I'm Ryder. You'll all know me, but what you don't know about me is that I'm an amateur blacksmith. For those of you who don't know, blacksmithing is the art of heating metal to a malleable temperature and working it into different shapes. Blacksmithing is not an exactly beginner-friendly hobby, but through time, work, and dedication, you become pretty good at it, even despite all the costs, which I am very good at cutting back. Now, the first step in becoming a blacksmith is deciding what kind of forge you're going to want to use. There are two main kinds because there are two main kinds of fuel. One is propane, which I do recommend, but I chose to start out with a coal forge. This is anthracite coal. It's very good for blacksmithing. Now, one of the first things you need to start blacksmithing, other than the forge, is an anvil. Now, unfortunately, anvils are ridiculously expensive, but I have the perfect alternative for you. This is a piece of railroad track I found in my backyard. You can get these for $40 on eBay, and it is perfect. It is heavy enough to mend metal, and it will work just fine for you. Next tool you're gonna need is a pair of metal working tongs. These tongs are not found in your kitchen. Do not use those, they will melt. I would recommend a pair of wolf jaw tongs or V-bit tongs, which are perfectly versatile when you're first starting out with whatever material you are working with. Next tool up is the hammer. Now, only certain hammers can be used when blacksmithing. Your average claw hammer will not work. They cannot move metal enough because they're not heavy enough. This is a crossbeam hammer. It is 4 pounds and it is perfect for moving a bunch of weight whenever forging. Now, the next thing we're going to be needing is a fuel source. I use anthracite coal, although plain old charcoal will work just fine when you're starting out. Now, due to the burn ban that I totally follow, I'm not actually going to start the forge today, but I will show you the next thing you need. You need good working metal. Rebar is the perfect thing to start out with, which is the first thing I started out with. This is the first thing I ever forged, which was a piece of rebar that I put across the anvil, and I hammered it into a bent shape. Now, when you're first starting out, practicing the fundamentals is the most important thing. Bending and making scrolls are probably the thing I hammered out most for the first 2-3 weeks. Now, all in all, blacksmithing is a very difficult hobby to start, but through the ways that I just shown, you can start it for $100 maybe, and a hole in the ground.